And it's 1-0 to the Lander Valley Lady Tigers here in the first half. As Mountain View looks to move forward, and a foul will be called on Lander. That will be a free kick to Mountain View. Free kick in a dangerous position here, and an opportunity for Mountain View to get on the scoreboard. The shot comes in, saved and gathered well by Donahue in goal. And a nice ball into the midfield, gathered by Blue Blackburn. More early pressure from Lander here, down the right-hand channel. The ball just rolls out of play for a Mountain View throw-in. And an early substitution here for both teams. For Lander Valley, number 30 checks in. That's Hadley Weston. Ball cleared there from Mountain View and gathered well by Lander's back line. A through ball finds its way to Weston, but the ref will call a foul there, and Mountain View will have a free kick deep in their own half. Well played there by a Lander Valley center back as the team looks to come forward again. Nice through ball there, looks to shoot, and Blue Blackburn attempts to turn, but instead plays the ball wide, and a cross comes in, headed away by Mountain View. And an errant shot there from Lander Valley's number 12. That was Mason Morton. Just didn't quite get a hold of that one as the ball sails well over the crossbar and into the street beyond the goal. So Lander with a series of early shots in this game. Another opportunity here. Parried away by Mountain View's goalkeeper. The majority of early pressure in this game has been in favor of Lander, promising signs for them taking an early 1-0 lead. Ball won back there by Lander. And the ball rolls through Lander's back line. Their center backs will get there first and play it out of the danger area for now. And the ball will roll out of play. Mountain View will have a corner kick here, their first of the game. So once again, very promising early signs for Lander after their season opener on Tuesday resulted in a loss. They'll look to even up their record with a win today here in Mountain View. The wind will affect the trajectory of this corner kick here. Corner taken well into a dangerous area. Mountain View forward not quite able to get the ball on target. That will be a goal kick for Lander. Mountain View has registered a few shots, only one on target so far in this game. As Lander looks to play it forward. The ball will roll through to 31 and played beautifully to, oh, and the offside flag is up. Close margins there. Nearly a dangerous play from Lander Valley, but their lines were just a little bit off there and they will lose possession. And we're 15 minutes into the first half here. The score remains 1-0 in favor of Lander Valley Lady Tigers. It will come again. And the ball rolls out of play for a Mountain View throw. Long ball there from Mountain View will roll all the way back to Donahue in goal, who will gather as Lander looks to reset, go forward once again. Lander still able to dominate possession here midway through the first half. Mountain View beginning to grow into this game, linking some passes together and pressing forward into Lander's half. The surface of the field today will be a factor, especially for the Lady Tigers, who are accustomed to playing their games on artificial turf. Tuesday's game in Jackson was on turf. Lander's home games are generally on turf as well. So the natural grass today, especially this dry, brown, slippery stuff, will be very different to work with when compared to the artificial turf. Though the Lady Tigers seem to be dealing with the change well, maintaining a 1-0 lead here in the first half. Today's starting lineup for the Lady Tigers includes just 4 seniors, a relatively young team on the field today for Lander. A nice step from Lander's backline as they look to come forward here. Possession won there from Mountain View as they come forward now with number 9. That's senior Courtney Wim, also the captain for Mountain View. Lander wins a free kick there. This will be number 8, Brinley Hammond. Cleared well up the line there by Lander Valley, and the ball rolls free, but Mountain View's backline will be able to clear away the danger here. Blue Blackburn wins possession deep in the corner and plays in a rolling cross. Lander moving forward here once again. Mountain View looking to clear. Lander still pressing. Possession kept well from Lander. Lander enjoying a prolonged period of possession here, looking to score their second goal of the game. Played through to Blue Blackburn, and a cross comes in. Oh, and collected by Mountain View's goalkeeper. That was a great opportunity for Lander's number 30, Hadley Weston to score the team's second goal. But once again, promising signs from the Lady Tigers. Continuous pressure being applied by Lander here in the first half. The score remains 1-0. Before the game, I spoke to assistant coach for Lander, Morgan Hahn. Morgan said this team is showing a lot of collective commitment. She said the team is playing for the group rather than the individual, and she feels confident that that will show on the field over the course of the season. Despite an opening loss to Jackson on Tuesday, already today the team is looking like a cohesive unit, confident, strong, and dangerous. More decisive work there from Lander's back line. That was number 26, Finley Morton, doing well to alleviate any danger from the left side of Lander's defensive line. So Blue Blackburn makes a cross that will just be gathered by Mountain View's goalkeeper. Another good effort there. Blue Blackburn has been creating many opportunities from the right-hand side of the front line for Lander. Lander moving forward again here, looking to turn and have a shot on goal, but gathered by number 9 for Mountain View. More strong work there from Mountain View's captain, Courtney Wim. Wim is a senior and clearly showing her experience there to keep the ball and find a teammate in the center of the field. Long ball over the top for Lander. Possible opportunity for Mountain View as the ball rolls past Lander's back line, collected by Mountain View, looking to create an opportunity to score here, get level in this game. As the ref blows the whistle for a foul in favor of Lander, that will put an end to that passage of play for Mountain View. Lady Tigers continuing to dominate this game, though Mountain View has had a series of moves forward. They look to counterattack, play the ball through Lander's back line, and create opportunities to shoot on goal. Though so far in this game, Lander's goalkeeper Donahue has not been overly troubled. Ball rolls out of play there for a Mountain View throw deep into Lander's half near the corner flag. We'll have a Lander Valley throw here. Lander moving forward once again along the right-hand channel, played forward to Blue Blackburn. She'll look to make a cross. A nice cross finds her teammate in the center of the field, but a loose first touch will allow Mountain View to gather before a rolling shot is collected by Mountain View's goalkeeper. More good work from Blue Blackburn there on the right-hand side for Lander. There'll be a foul there in favor of Mountain View, resulting from another period of sustained pressure from the Lady Tigers going forward. They do not look satisfied with their 1-0 lead as they look to increase the margin. As we move into the later stages of the first half here in Mountain View, the Lander Valley Lady Tigers continue to maintain their 1-0 lead. Mountain View coming forward now. Addie Rounds for Lander once again holds the back line well and firm and prevents Mountain View from playing through into Lander's half. So cross comes in. The cross ends up a little long and will roll into the hands of the waiting Mountain View goalkeeper. Mountain View's goalkeeper today, that's Emily Anderson. Emily Anderson is a freshman this year. She's been very busy early in this game. More pressure coming forward now from Lander. Lander maintains possession, taking space and getting the shot off. That shot will be collected by Anderson in goal, though good signs for Lander maintaining that pressure. That last Lander shot bringing the team up to 8 now in the first half. 8 shots, 5 on goal with one goal to show for it. As Mountain View looks to clear. Stolen away by Lander. One substitution now for both teams. For Lander, we'll have number 17 checking in. That's Ella Stanbury, a senior. And for Mountain View, Avery Rees checks back in, number 13. Mountain View looks to clear the ball out of their 18-yard box, and they do so. A nice turn and a move forward here from Mountain View. Still Mountain View looking to shoot, and the shot does come off, but in the end quite wide of that near post. Mountain View's number 17, Ellie Stoddard, will be pleased with the long run and shot she managed there. Lacking in the final product, but good signs for her. Long ball forward from Lander. Move from Mountain View there, dealt with by Lander's backline, played out of bounds for a Mountain View throw. And Lander manages to clear the ball as far as their number 17. Number 17, Ella Stanbury there. Stanbury again here, wins the ball, finds a teammate out wide and right, and a cross comes in, looking for Blue Blackburn. Will attempt to shoot here, She'll get the shot off. Oh! So close from Blackburn. A beautiful shot across the goal, just bouncing off the far vertical bar there. Oh, and the second shot comes in and settles into the net. That's 2-0 to Lander. Very impressive passage of play there from Lander, beginning with Blackburn's shot, hitting the frame of the goal, and the follow-up settles into the goal for 2-0. Number 31, Georgia Chance with the goal for Lander. Mountain View will kick off as Lander's Blue Blackburn checks out of the game. She's been very impressive so far. She'll look to take a rest and get back into this game soon. Lander pressing forward again here, keeping the tempo and pressure high. Lander once again working down the right-hand channel. Crosses from that side have been productive for them in this game. Nice work there from Lander's left back. That's number 26, Finley Morton. Ball settled well in the midfield by Lander and played once again wide and right. Long ball forward now from Lander into the corner flag. And out of play for a Lander throw deep in Mountain View's half. Lander Valley bringing their shot total for the game up to 10 with 7 attempts on target and 2 goals. Mountain View just with a handful of shots, only one of which was on target. Lander again makes a cross in, cleared by Mountain View. The Lady Buffaloes look to play it forward, but the Lander Valley backline will gather nicely there and play it forward once again. Along the left side, a cross comes in here. Mountain View looking to clear once again. Ball stolen by Mountain View, looking to press forward here. That's number 17 once again for Mountain View. Ellie Stoddard. As the ref blows a whistle, that'll be a free kick for Mountain View. "32 minutes into the first half, Mountain View has discovered a strong and promising outlet in Stoddard, who looks to charge forward with the ball each time she's in possession. This will be a free kick from Mountain View's captain, number 10. That's Hannah Peterson stepping up to take it. Peterson with a long run up here. And a shot. Blocked by Donahue in goal and eventually cleared away from the Lady Tigers. Mountain View looking to move forward again here, maintaining pressure on Lander. Lander coming forward now with a nice long ball. Ella Stanberry looked to find a teammate in the center there. Lander maintains possession, switching the field outright, but the ball will roll out for a Mountain View throw and a substitution. Number 9 for Mountain View checking in. That's Courtney Wim. replacing number 16. Courtney Wim immediately looks to gather the ball upon checking back into this game. Picking her head up, looking for a pass. The ball will roll out of play for a Lander Valley throw. Nice give and go there for Lander down the left-hand sideline. And good work on the ball from Lander's number 12. That's Mason Morton. Morton demonstrating her ability to hold possession, carry the ball. We'll have a goal kick here for Mountain View. Mountain View clears the ball long into the midfield, where it will be picked up. Good defensive work there from Lander's Brindley Hammond in the back, stepping forward to intercept the pass and playing a long ball up to her team's forwards. Lander looks to make a series of substitutions here late in the first half. A corner kick comes in, high cross into the middle, bouncing just wide of the near post for a goal kick. And a series of substitutions here for both teams. Notably for Lander, Blue Blackburn checks in after a short break on the sidelines. High winds continue to dominate the conditions today. As the ball sails through the air, you can certainly see its trajectory affected by the heavy gusts. That will make it difficult for players to track the ball through the air, especially on corner kicks as they look to get their head on the ball, either offensively or defensively. Another cross for Lander, caught and gathered well by Mountain View's goalkeeper. So Emily Anderson in goal today for Mountain View has been very busy, saving several shots and conceding two. Again, Anderson gathers. Lander with an opportunity here. Pressing forward. Lander deep into Mountain View's half. A cross comes in. Emily Anderson once again with good hands to gather that cross. Just 3 minutes left in the first half here. Lander still dominating possession. A shot comes in. Fumbled initially by Anderson, but eventually gathered right on the goal line. That was dangerous. And potential third goal there for Lander, just in the end saved by Anderson. As Lander finds Blue Blackburn, who's able to cross, but only as far as a Mountain View back defender. Mountain View now looking to turn and play it forward. A long ball forward, but that'll find Donahue in goal, who will manage to clear away with ease. With just a few minutes left in the first half, Lander will be satisfied with their performance and the scoreboard. 2-0 is a strong lead to carry into the second half, especially considering they haven't conceded many chances, and Mountain View's scoring opportunities have been kept to a minimum by a strong showing from Lander's backline and Donahue in goal. Mountain View now stepping up to take a free kick in the center of the field. This is Captain Courtney Wynn to take the free kick. Mason Morton checks out for a break. Break will likely continue into halftime. Morton has had a busy first half, played most of the minutes, and certainly done her fair share of running for her team. Courtney Wim stepping up to take the free kick, sending the ball long into Lander's half. This is dangerous, but Donahue gathers. Finding a teammate in the center of the field. Mountain View now. And played out of bounds for a Mountain View throw. Lander concedes a free kick. Throw in, rather. Mountain View now here looking to play a ball into their own box, but gathered well by Lander's defense. Played forward to Blue Blackburn here, who will charge ahead along the right-hand side. And as she's done all game, she'll look to play a dangerous cross into a teammate and create another goal-scoring chance. Still Lander, and a shot sails just wide of the Mountain View goal. Finley Morton there did not quite get a hold of that with the left foot as she looked to shoot under pressure. Goal kick to Mountain View. And that'll do it for the first half here in Mountain View. Lander Valley Lady Tigers 2, Mountain View Lady Buffs 0. Stick around for halftime show. Stay with us.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science.
And welcome to the WYO Today Media Halftime Show here in Mountain View as we think back on a productive first half for the Lander Valley Lady Tigers. They move into the second half with a 2-0 lead over Mountain View after a strong offensive display in the first half. Over a dozen shots, 10 of which were on target and 2 goals to show for it, along with a very strong defensive performance, which will continue to be key in the second half. The 2-0 margin is good news for Lander, though. If they want to maintain their lead in this game, that strong back line will have to keep up their effort and keep Mountain View out of the goal. Mountain View has had a few opportunities. They've looked dangerous occasionally, especially on the counterattack, and if they can continue to keep that pressure on when they get the ball, Lander could be in trouble. But as long as they manage to keep locked down at the back, keep a level head, that 2-0 lead should see them through this game. Their performance has not shown signs of dipping, and in the second half, as long as they can keep that up, they'll be looking to win this game here today. Second game of the season for Lander, on Tuesday in Jackson, suffered a 4-1 loss. Difficult kickoff match on Tuesday. Jackson's squad very strong. Today in Mountain View, though, Lander is showing a much improved performance, maintaining the majority of the possession, strong going forward, strong in the back. Some standout players for Lander include Blue Blackburn, that's number 11. She's been playing high and wide on the right-hand side, keeping the ball well, picking up her head often, and sending multiple dangerous crosses into the box. That's been the primary outlet for Lander's goal-scoring opportunities in this game. For Mountain View, they've been busy defensively. Their goalkeeper has had to make several saves. A few have rolled through in favor of Lander. That's the reason for the 2 goals on the board. That said, Mountain View has also had their fair share of the chances, especially on quick counterattacks. Their number 17 in particular has been dangerous. That will be something that Lander will want to look out for in the second half. Number 17 for Mountain View, that's Ellie Stoddard. Dangerous going forward, strong on the ball, quick pace, and she's been dangerous. So the halftime huddle for Lander will likely look to address that problem as they now come back out on the field. We're looking to begin the second half here in just a few minutes. Stick around.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes. If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
A well-drawn-up game plan can be the difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com. From the field, to the court, to the pool, and beyond, Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles for...
And welcome back to Mountain View for the second half of the Lander Valley Lady Tigers versus the Mountain View Lady Buffs. The score remains 2-0 in favor of Lander, who will look to build on their excellent first half here in the second. The referee now just carrying the ball to the center of the pitch for kickoff. This will be Blue Blackburn getting us started in the second half. And today in Mountain View, the wind has been relentless. Hardly any breaks in the blustery conditions, which has certainly been a factor affecting the ball's flight path through the air, making it difficult for the players out there. As the ref checks his watch and blows the whistle, here's Blackburn kicking off the ball for Lander. Immediately played wide right. Lander looking to play that long toward the corner flag, but the ball rolls out of play for a Mountain View throw-in. Lander now with early pressure in the second half. Mountain View looks to move the ball forward along the right-hand side, but Lander's left back deals with it well and clears away. Starting the second half for Mountain View is number 17, Ellie Stoddard. She has been Mountain View's standout player so far in this game, looking to get her name on the score sheet. A long ball played forward by Lander just as far as Mountain View's backline, who will gather and look to clear. A shot from Blackburn dribbles just wide and will be gathered by the Mountain View goalkeeper. Blackburn once again displaying her poacher's instinct there in front of goal, creating an opportunity from nothing. And a shot comes in, a goal, 3-0 Lander. Another long shot goes in for Lander. That's been a secret weapon of their game today. Accurate, powerful shots from well outside the box. That was number 12, Mason Morton, with the goal. Once again displaying her high-quality shooting ability. 3-0 Lander Valley. That early second half goal is the perfect start for Lander. 2-0 margin is great, but you're feeling much more comfortable when you've got 3. The key to seeing out this game now for Lander will just be to play consistent defense, which they've done throughout this game, and if they can maintain that, they should have no issue seeing this game out and registering a win here in their second game of the season. We'll have a Mountain View corner now. Long corner sails well over the goal and out of play. It seems the wind picked up that one. Donahue in goal, untroubled. Have a goal kick from Lander. As a throw from Lander sets up a move forward. More pressure from Lander as they play the ball up high to Blackburn, who will turn and look to cross. Does manage to get the ball into the center of the field, but cleared away from Mountain View. And a long shot there rolls over the byline and out of play. We'll have a Mountain View goal kick. An audacious shot there from Lander's Georgia Chance, number 31, a sophomore playing defense. Looking to take the shot from not far away from the halfway line. More Lander pressure here. And another shot comes in. Fumbled and gathered by Blackburn, but not quite able to turn the goal into the net. Mountain View looking to clear, not yet able to. And finally, the ball has rolled well out away from the 18-yard box, but quickly turned back into the danger area from Lander, keeping the pressure on. And a foul there in favor of Lander. Free kick taken long, looking for Blackburn, but a little bit too much on it. That will roll out of play. So far, the second half has looked much like the first, with Lander holding the majority of the possession, earning the majority of the chances, and registering several shots on goal. It's already 4 here in the second half. Lander's backline able to maintain a high position near the halfway line, That ball played forward by Mountain View. No real danger comes of it. Landers' defense is able to turn and clear the ball away. Lander showing composure there to play the ball out of their own half and look to press forward once again. A long ball over the top, looks to find Blackburn, but will be offside for a Mountain View free kick. Ultimately offside there, but good vision from Landers' Addison Weston to find the long ball pass, which was bound for Blackburn. Lander quick to gather possession once again, pressing forward with intent. Looking for Blackburn. Blackburn turns, but is dispossessed. More possession from Lander now. We'll have a Mountain View throw here. Lander once again playing the ball long and forward. That one will roll all the way through to Mountain View's goalkeeper. Picked up well by oncoming Lander player who plays a low cross, deflected by Mountain View. Blackburn looking to gather it. Another cross comes in, and that will sail out of play. Mountain View goal kick. As we reach the midway point of the second half, Blue Blackburn for Lander continues to be the primary outlet for her team's offensive efforts, which have been relentless all game long and especially early in the second half. Lander once again moving forward. That ball gathered and maintained by Lander's Addie Weston. Played into the center now. Lander looking to get a shot off. Mountain View does well to clear the danger at the last moment. That was number 10. Number 10, Hannah Peterson with the clearance there. Doing well to get her team out of trouble. Lander now resuming play, looking to get a dangerous cross into the box here. The ball rolling well toward the distant corner flag on the far side. Mountain View clearing the ball away as far as the halfway line, but a good step from a Lander defender maintains possession. Looking for Blackburn now, but a little too much on that one. That will roll out of play. Mountain View goal kick. Once again, Lander Valley looking to play that through ball to Blackburn. A few times now they've sought out that pass. There's just been a little bit too much on it. So if they're able to measure that pass, find Blackburn's feet, they'll be looking to create more crosses and dangerous attempts on goal via Blackburn's efforts. Lander once again pressing forward. Blackburn with it now, looking to shoot. Scuffs the shot, and it will roll wide of the far post. Good opportunity there for Blackburn, but did not quite get a hold of it the way she'd like to. And now for Lander Valley, we'll have a substitution. That's number 30 checking in, Hadley Weston, as number 17, Ella Stanbury, comes out for a rest. We'll have a Mountain View throw on the near side. Lander Valley largely untroubled by Mountain View so far in the second half. That'll be a Lander throw once again. A high cross comes in, looking for Blackburn. That one will be gathered by Anderson in goal. And a shot. Oh, sails over Anderson and into the back of the net. That was an excellent improvised finish from Lander Valley. A floating shot sailing through the air over the head of Anderson and her outstretched arms and into the back of the net. Anderson did not have much of a chance on that one. And that goal for Lander will make it 4-0. A well-balanced performance today from Lander. Good in the offense, good in the defense. 4 goals to show for it now, and 0 goals conceded. Blackburn now touching the ball to a teammate and receiving it once again on the give and go. Mountain View looking to clear. Blackburn once again finding a teammate in the corner, setting up a shot. Lander with it still. Lander doing very well to link together passes, maintaining possession, being patient and creating opportunities as they come. Blackburn now on the turn. Good step there from Lander Valley. That's number 8, Brinley Hammond. A commanding performance thus far today from Hammond in the center of the defensive line. The low cross comes in into the side netting. That was deflected and will be a corner kick for Lander. Mountain View able to gather from the corner kick and turn and come forward now. The ball rolling out of play for a Lander throw. Blackburn with it now. Playing the ball wide and left, and the cross comes in, but deflected from Mountain View. That'll be a goal kick for Mountain View and a few substitutes to go with it. Change of personnel now for Mountain View. So the score remains 4-0 in favor of the Lander Valley Lady Tigers. Well into the second half now as Mountain View looks to get on the scoreboard. But so far, Lander has done a nice job to minimize Mountain View's opportunities, keeping the clean sheet so far in this game. More good defensive work there from Lander's Addie Weston. As Blue Blackburn will check out of the game for Lander after a very productive second half. Blue looks to exit the field on the far side, but the ref says, no, you got to come off on the near side. Blue Blackburn looking to take a well-deserved break now. Still 4-0 here in Mountain View. And here's the Mountain View goal kick. Quickly gathered by Lander. Looking for a shot from distance. Shot does come in. Ooh, that was close, but just wide from Addie Weston. Number 15, Addie Weston, clearly looks to shoot from her possession in the middle of the midfield. In this game, Weston has been a rock for her team, often opening herself up to receive a pass in the midfield, playing dangerous passes forward, and shooting when the opportunity comes her way. Lander again on the far side, getting a cross in, cleared away by Mountain View. Lander again now. The shot from distance just deflected by Mountain View. And they're able to collect. That's Adams in goal. Anderson, rather, in goal. Emily Anderson. We'll have a Lander Valley throw in now from Weston. Finding a teammate near the corner flag. Lander still in possession here. Working the ball into the center of the field. Looking to create a shooting opportunity once again. Nice work there. Still Lander, and eventually cleared away by Mountain View. And the danger swept up well there by Lander's defense. That's Ali Atnip on the far side playing in the defensive line for Lander. She did well there just to cancel out any potential damage from that move forward from Mountain View on the far side. Mountain View now with a substitution. their captain, number 9. Courtney Wim will take a break. And Lander once again coming forward with the ball. Play broken up by Mountain View momentarily before Lander gathers again, playing the ball deep toward the center flag, the corner flag on the right-hand side. Lander finding an open teammate in the middle of the field. Maintaining possession once again. Ball rolls out wide and left. Lander will look to make a cross into the box here. But dispossessed by Mountain View, they'll come forward now. Long ball forward for Mountain View. This could be dangerous. And Addie Rounds, number 3 in defense for Lander, was able to sweep that up nicely and get her team out of any potential oncoming trouble. Mountain View with a clearance. As far as Rounds, this is Addie Weston applying pressure. And Blue Blackburn, number 11 for Lander, checks in once again, replacing her teammate, number 19, Lily Moore. That was a short break for Blackburn. She's certainly played the majority of minutes so far in this game. And a shot there will be gathered by Mountain View's Anderson in goal. That pass cut out by Mountain View, who will look to press forward here. They have numbers on the left, but just played out of bounds in the end. That will be a Lander Valley throw. The long throw for Lander is cleared away by Mountain View. Mountain View to come forward now along the right-hand side. Blue Blackburn picks up the ball for Lander, turns and finds a teammate looking to shoot for Lander once again. That will roll wide for a goal kick. Blackburn, upon checking back into the game, once again shows her ability to link up play and make things happen offensively for her team. And a slip from Mountain View on the goal kick creates an opportunity for Lander, but a good save from Anderson keeps the ball out of the net and maintains the score at 4-0 for Lander. Cleared away by Mountain View. They'll have an opportunity to come forward now. The ball forward cut out well once again by Lander. Oh, looking for Blue Blackburn, finds her in a shot. Sails just over the net. Great turn from Blackburn, but the final product was just over hit there. And you can see the frustration from Blackburn. She knows that was a strong opportunity to get number 5 for her team. So late in the second half, Mountain View will look to make a series of substitutions. Mountain View has really leaned heavily on their bench here in the game, which early in the season, just for the sake of getting minutes in the legs of the whole team, it's a wise strategy. And a shot from Blackburn sails into the net. That one was on target. Top left corner, number 5 for Lander. That'll make it 5-0 here in Mountain View. And a quality finish from Blackburn. That is well-deserved from her. Her hard-working performance today deserves a goal to show for it. So Lander will be feeling comfortable with the 5-0 scoreline with only a few minutes left in this game. And for Lander, we'll have number 17, Ella Stanberry, checking back into the game in a moment. For now, play continues. Looking for Blackburn once again up top, cut out by Mountain View. They'll look to come forward here. Ellie Stoddard for Mountain View. Cut out well once again by Lander Valley. They'll come forward here, taking their time to find the right pass. And a long ball over the top and forward will sail as far as Anderson in the goal. As Blackburn holds the ball on the far side, just finding a teammate. That's number 12 for Lander. And a shot just wide. And Ella Stanberry does check in now to the game, replacing Hadley West in number 30, just after her opportunity for a shot. That's okay. And we'll have a Lander Valley throw in deep in Mountain View's half here. More substitutions for Lander Valley. Number 10 checks in. That's Zoe Mulholland. And 23, Allie Atnip, comes out for a rest. Lander looking to play the ball into the center, but the offside flag is raised. That will be a free kick to Mountain View. Taken quickly, collected by Lander. Looking for Blackburn. Linking up play once again. Lander moving the ball nicely on the top of Mountain View's box. And a shot comes in, deflected. Lander still with it now. Long shot. Misses the frame of the net and sails out of bounds. And at 5-0, Lander continues to pile on the pressure here, looking for number 6. Mountain View looking to clear on the far side, but gathered by Blackburn. Maintaining possession well. More good effort from Blackburn there. Cross comes in, sails toward the far post. And another cross will just go out of bounds for another Mountain View goal kick. Mountain View's number 10, Hannah Peterson, to take the goal kick now. Only as far as some waiting Lander players who lose the ball to Mountain View in midfield. momentarily and win it back. Lander once again working from that far side through the left-hand channel, looking to make a cross into the box via Blackburn. Composed defensive work there from Lander. A nice defensive teamwork there on the right-hand side from Lander. Mountain View now looking to come forward, playing a long ball through. Donahue will look to get there. Swept away well on the goal line there from Lander's number 3, Addie Rounds. Donahue off her line there, but Rounds did well to drop back and make up the space that Donahue had left open. A good turn now from Lander, and the offside flag is up. Blackburn just got ahead of herself there. Mountain View looks to play out from the back here. Lander keeps up the pressure, always charging the ball throughout this game, making it difficult for Mountain View to link passes together, and cleared away now. Lander throwing on the far side. And once again, we'll have offside and a Mountain View free kick as a result. Oh, a throw-in rather, my mistake. Mountain View looking to clear and turn, moving upfield now. Playing a long ball through. Lander's backline looking to deal with it, and they do so, giving up a throw-in in the process. We'll have a substitution here, with Mountain View sending number 18 onto the field. That is Shari Porter. And number 5, Mia Guild, will come out for a rest. And throw-in comes in. Bouncing around there. Out of play once again. Mountain View throw. Mountain View looking to get a cross into the box here. The cross does come in, but cut out well by Lander's number 3. And looking for Blackburn up top. She will get there. On the end of this, we'll have a one-on-one and a shot. And a goal from Blackburn. Her third of the day. That makes a hat trick for Blackburn. And 6-0 Lander Valley. Excellent one-on-one work there from Blackburn. Receiving the ball under pressure, running through on goal, and finding an open corner of the net for her third goal of the game. Blackburn will enjoy a rest following that excellent effort, and we'll have Mountain View kicking off once again with just a few minutes left in this second half. Lander now. And Lander looking to have a shot here. The shot does come in from number 12. That is Mason Morton. Good opportunity for Morton, but the shot does sail well over the crossbar in the end. We'll have a free kick from Mountain View. a goal kick rather. Another opportunity here for Lander, nearly makes it through, but Mountain View will clear away. Mountain View still coming forward here. Cut out well by Lander's number 3. That is Addie Rounds once again sweeping up the danger in the back. Lander looks to get into shape from the Mountain View throw-in. Lander will win the possession, play the ball long, but Mountain View's back line will be first to get there. Lander coming forward again now, looking to create a shot that will roll through to Anderson in the goal. Score remains 6-0 here in Mountain View. Lander Valley scoring 2 goals in the first half and 4 so far in the second. Lander continuing to apply pressure, winning the ball, pressing forward again, and cleared away by Mountain View. This is Mason Morton for Lander. Mountain View plays a long ball forward. Cut out once again well there by Addie Rounds, who clears the ball out of play. We'll have a throw in here. As number 15 for Lander checks back into the field, that's Addie Weston. Replacing Mason Morton, who had a productive period over these last 5 or so minutes. Mountain View now will look to string some passes together and move the ball upfield. But cut out by Weston. Mountain View with it now. Cleared away well there by Lander's number 8, Brinley Hammond. Once again, Lander's backline has been very consistent today, stepping up well to cut out the danger early, not letting much in behind them, and effectively protecting their goalkeeper, Donahue, who has not had a whole lot to do in this entire game. And the clean sheet and 6-0 scoreline tells that story. We'll have a corner kick now. Corner kick sails in low. Played back out wide now. We'll have another cross into the box. A nice cross, but just misses all of Lander's players, and Mountain View will look to clear as far as Weston, who will shoot, but saved by Emily Anderson in the goal. Good work from Weston there to kind of take up the space at the top of the box on the corner kick, pick up the scraps, and get a shot on the goal. Mountain View coming forward now, playing the ball wide and right. Mountain View moving the ball into the center, getting a low cross into the box. That will be gathered by Donahue. Donahue will hold the ball here, allow her team to get reset. And find a teammate well. Beautiful first touch there from Landers number 30, Hadley Weston. And a shot comes in here, and Emily Anderson in goal gathers that one. Hadley Weston demonstrating an excellent first touch off of the goal kick there in the center of the field. Hadley Weston with it again now, looking for a teammate. Linking up with Addison Weston as the ball rolls out of play on the near side for another Lander Valley throw-in. Low cross comes in, intercepted by Mountain View and played forward well. There's space here for Mountain View. Addie Rounds once again stepping up to clear away the danger for Lander. Here's Addison Weston, and that will do it. That's the game, folks. 6-0, Lander Valley wins it. A dominant performance from them. They'll feel very happy with their offensive and defensive game in this one, taking their season record to 1 win and 1 loss. With the loss coming on Tuesday in Jackson, the win coming here today in Mountain View. 6-0, 3 goals from Blue Blackburn, assists all over the field, dominant performance from the back line, and ultimately a commanding, dominant victory for Lander Valley High School. Stick around for the post-game show here in just a few minutes.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth.
And welcome back to the post-game show brought to you by WYO Today Media here in Mountain View. We have just seen the Lander Valley Lady Tigers defeat the Mountain View Lady Buffs 6-0 in a dominant performance that featured a hat trick from number 11 Blue Blackburn, which brings us to our Papa Murphy's player of the game. A clear choice for that one in Blackburn, who Yes, scored the 3 goals, but perhaps more impressive was a consistent outlet for her team, linking play together, picking up her head, finding accurate passes, and setting up at least as many goal-scoring opportunities as she was able to convert herself. So Blue Blackburn, after a strong showing in Jackson Tuesday in that loss in the season opener, continues her good form this season with another strong showing today in Mountain View with 3 goals to her name, and she is our Papa Murphy's Player of the Game. And the Lander Valley Tigers boys team is now warming up. That game will be kicking off in just 20 minutes or so stick around to watch that one. Final recap, Lander Valley Lady Tigers finishing today's game with a 6-0 win over Mountain View.
332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians. Wear light clothing. Walk on a pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stands.
Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the Wyo Today app now.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Wyo Glass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. Wyo Glass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. Wyo Glass is Lander.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment. High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Heinz General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at heinzgeneralstore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store is a proud sponsor of Wyoming Indian basketball. Let's go, Chiefs!
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians. Wear light clothing. Walk on a pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stand.
Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Hey there, how's your day going? Frustrating. My car's check engine light came on and they can't take it in till next week. And then Max, our Rottweiler, chewed up my glasses and I'm going to have to wait at least a week to get another pair. It seems you have to wait for everything important. I know the feeling. Some things seem to take forever to get done. Forgot to ask, how's your day? I had to take my daughter into the clinic to have her arm looked at. Let me guess. You had to wait to get an appointment. What was it, 1 week, 2 weeks? Same day. What? Same day? We go to Hot Springs Health. They offer same-day appointments at all their clinics. Riverton, Shoshone, Thermopolis, Worland, and Basin. You just call the clinic and you have an appointment in a matter of minutes. It's easy and so convenient. Wow, so Hot Springs Health actually values our time? Thanks for the advice. Now if I could only get a same-day appointment for Max. He hasn't been the same since he ate my glasses. He keeps running around and making a spectacle of himself.
For more information or directions, please visit hotspringshealth.com, your hub of healthcare in the Basin.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in early childhood education and organizational management and leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes. If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
A well-drawn-up game plan can be the difference between wins and losses.
Number 15, Craig Hansen.
And welcome back, y'all, to the pre-game for Lander Valley Tiger Soccer against the Mountain View Buffs here in Mountain View on a sunny but chilly and windy day in southwest Wyoming. We're going to kick things off with the Sutherland starting lineups. With Lander first, we've got number 1, Colton Laird. Number 3, Owen Sweeney. Number 4, Landon Jones. Number 5, Jacob Rudd. Number 9, Wyatt Holloway. Number 10, Bear Blackburn. Number 12, Parker Burton. Number 13, Sawyer Nachazel. Number 15, Craig Hansen. Number 17, Finn Richards. And in goal, that is number 96, Aiden Hayford. For the Mountain View Buffaloes, we've got, starting today's game, number 98 in goal, Aiden Harmon. Number 2, Isaac Timms. Number 4, Cade Allen. Number 6, Landon Solis. Number 8, Bridger Lake. Number 12, Nash Picola. Number 14, Will Anderson. Number 21, Brockton Walker. Number 23, Casey Walker. Number 24, Jackson Sawyer. And number 36, Braxton Simmons. That's it for today's Sutherland starting lineups. As we get prepared to kick off in this one, I spoke with head coach for Lander Valley, Brian Reisig, and he told me that after a difficult first game of the season Tuesday in Jackson, a heavy defeat there, that his team is feeling recharged, energized, ready to play for each other and get a win on the board for this season, as the boys team looks to follow along the lines of the girls team who played earlier this afternoon, registering an impressive 6-0 win. The boys will be glad to try to do something similar today. As we now prepare for kickoff, it will be Mountain View getting this game started in just a moment here. And it's Mountain View letting the ball go out early here. It's going to be a Lander throw down the right-hand side. Mountain View now moving forward along the left. Held up well by Lander. Possession still Mountain View.
Good, Owen, push up. Looking good. Good rotation, Craig.
Mountain View charging along the right-hand sideline, looking to play a cross-in, but cut out well by Lander's back line. Bear Blackbird now looking up, trying to find a teammate. Can't quite link up, and Mountain View will recover the ball here.
Press up. Keep that space up. There. Now fight Owen. Check.
Nice ball forward from Lander as they look to link some passes together in the center of the pitch here. Long ball forward from Lander. Colton Laird will chase. Not quite getting there. Cut out by Mountain View's number 4 for a goal kick.
There you go. Yep.
First goal kick of the game here for Mountain View. So the ref blows an early whistle here. We'll have a Lander Valley free kick partway into Mountain View's half. Lander looking to play this one long into Mountain View's box. Cut out well there by Mountain View's number 6. That is Landon Solas, as the ball rolls out of play for a Mountain View throw on the far side. Lander now coming forward again, showing good promising signs here early in the first half, and Mountain View clears out of bounds. That's a Lander throw. The wind is still a factor here today in Mountain View, and the temperature is dropping. Good playing temperatures, though, for the spectators today. Jackets and gloves are the go-to uniform. As Mountain View looks to come forward here, winning the ball in midfield, charging ahead through the center of the pitch. Cut out well by Lander's center back, number 13. That was Sawyer Nachazel with the defensive effort. Mountain View again looking to play a cross in from the left-hand side. Cut out well by Bear Blackburn, who will carry the ball forward here. Still Blackburn. Now Colton Laird. And the offside flag is up against number 3 for Lander, Owen Sweeney. Despite the offside flag, a good ball wide there from number 1, Colton Laird. Mountain View now taking the free kick only as far as Laird, who will take space here. Going forward, he'll have an opportunity to shoot. Looks to turn, plays it to Blackburn.
Who wants to shoot?
Laird again. Still Lander Valley. Blackburn with it now. Still Blackburn. Mountain View is able to gather the ball and make a clearance. Playing the ball well upfield. Mountain View with it now, coming forward through number 8 in the center of the field. That's Bridger Lake. But cut out by Lander, they'll come forward again. Still Lander. Lander looking to play across into the box and gathered by Mountain View's goalkeeper. That's Aiden Harmon with his first real moment of action of this game. And it's a Mountain View throw. Mountain View playing it up top to their number 1. Still Mountain View. Looking to get the ball in toward the... Okay, yeah, it's Hayford now, collecting and gathering, throwing out wide to a teammate for Lander. But cut out by Mountain View. And a cross deflected and gathered by Hayford. So that's Hayford in goal again today after that difficult loss in Jackson on Tuesday. In that loss, we saw Hayford work hard to keep his team motivated and in the game despite a heavy defeat. But despite that loss, Hayford demonstrating leadership qualities from the back. It's Bear Blackburn now. Dispossessed, Mountain View. Dispossessed again, now it's Colton Laird to come forward for Lander. He has time to turn and pick up his head. Using his pace to pass one player, looking to find a teammate, but Mountain View will play the ball out. Lander throw in. Once again, Colton Laird demonstrating his ability to turn up the pace, charge past players, pick up the ball at his feet, make long solo runs cutting deep into Mountain View's half. He's dangerous as a center striker up top.
Hanson, get playing with them here. Get playing with Colt.
When Lander gets the ball in Mountain View's half, they will look to play Colton in on goal via through balls to open up the one-on-one with the keeper, which is a strength of Laird's. Mountain View now to come forward, but the ball rolls out of play. Lander throw in. Mountain View now. Dealt with well. Gathered. Now here's Laird looking to turn. Playing a ball in for Lander. They'll have a shot here. And the opportunity is just cut out by Mountain View. Really nice link-up play. Once again, Colton Laird involved for Lander. Lander will have a throw. This is number 3 for Lander, Owen Sweeney, to take the goal kick. Cleared away by Mountain View, only as far as Lander's number 12. We'll look to hold up the ball here, but Mountain View recovers and looks to play a long ball forward. Lander will be first to this. Cleared away nicely. Mountain View now. Mountain View looks to switch the play, but gathered by number 10 for Lander, Bear Blackburn. Finds Laird, finds Blackburn again with the 1-2. Lander could have an opportunity to shoot here, and they do. Oh, and the shot rolls just wide of Mountain View's goal. Mountain View's goalkeeper, Aiden Harmon, was wrong-footed there, leaving a gaping net, but Lander not quite able to finish the sequence.
Don't show him where you want this pass. Go. Someone's got to check.
Once again, good early signs for Lander. And Laird with an opportunity and a shot from Laird. Powerful shot, but kept out of the net well by Aiden Harmon for Mountain View. All the early pressure here is Lander Valley's. Mountain View to come forward now. And a correction, that's Timms in goal for Mountain View, not Harmon. Mountain View looks to play a long cross that will be gathered by Hayford. Quick to come off his line and take possession of that one. Lander once again looking to rapidly link passes together and play a through ball. That will... We have an opportunity here for Lander and a shot. And just wide once again. That is number 15 for Lander on the shot. Craig Hansen earned himself the breakaway and the shooting opportunity, but could not quite find the target on the shot in the end. Mountain View with the free kick now. Craig Hansen again applying pressure for Lander. Mountain View now. Mountain View wandering deep toward the left-hand corner flag, looking to play a cross in. Still Mountain View. The effective double team from Lander does see that run of play for Mountain View end with a throw-in in their favor. And it's Lander now able to find a moment to settle, pick up ahead, and run it Mountain View, play another through ball. That seems to be the theme of their efforts so far, but that will be cut out by Mountain View's number 4. That's center back Cade Allen. And the temperature in Mountain View is dropping.
Okay, jerks like that. No more straight runs. Across, just come across everybody.
Mountain View playing the ball forward, but that will roll out of play. They'll take a throw in. Meanwhile, for Lander, Coach Brian Reisick is instructing his team from the sidelines. Continues to encourage them to find those through balls using the pace of Laird up top to get in behind Mountain View's backline, creating those one-on-ones with the goalkeeper. That's where most of Lander's danger has been created so far in this game. And it's been productive. Lander with 5 shots already, 3 of which are on target. Hayford now looking to take a goal kick for Lander. And it's Lander again.
We had a 5-on-4. You got to tell him to make a run. But we hit a straight run with a straight pass, and it gave everything to him up here, right?
And it's Colton Laird now using his pace once again to run in behind. Still Laird. Laird in the end there, just pinched off by 2 on-rushing Mountain View center backs. And Craig Hansen now to Laird. Still Laird. Laird. Once again, Laird tackled just before he's able to get a shot away. But Laird's pace up top continues to be a problem for Mountain View.
You can't relay the message, but you got to be that defensive holder for me real quick.
Possession regained by Lander. And the long ball just a little heavy. That will roll out of play for a Mountain View goal kick. And a substitution for Lander now early in the first half. It's number 17 checking in, Finn Richards. Coming off the field is Parker Burton, number 12. Now Blair Blackburn for Lander shooting. And another save from Timms in goal. Tim demonstrating excellent ability so far in this game to keep the score at 0-0 with a handful of athletic saves. Bear Blackburn again, cut out by Mountain View. And a series of headers results in a Mountain View clearance. We'll have a Mountain View throw. Lander again. Laird running in on goal. And once again, excellent commitment from Timms in goal to keep the score at 0-0 and keep out Laird. Mountain View under a lot of early pressure, but so far Timms in goal has been alert to it. Still 0-0 here. And it's Mountain View. Cut out by Lander. Lander now. A good touch to run forward and take space. Plays through Hansen. The offside flag is raised. That will be Mountain View's ball. Once again, Lander demonstrating the ability to move the ball upfield quickly. Hansen now finds Laird. Mountain View here. And a foul from on the far side by Mountain View will result in a Lander free kick here. Free kick looking for Laird in the middle. It's Lander again. Nice hold-up play there. Now Craig Hansen for Lander. Looking to find Laird. Laird with it now, and Hansen again with the shot. Another shot on target from Lander. That one will find the hands of Timms once again. But Hansen looking to just keep the pressure on the Mountain View goal. Blair Blackburn on the far side. Will look to play a cross in. Takes a shot instead and will score. That's 1-0 Lander. Bear Blackburn with the goal. Cutting in from inside. Opening up the shoulder. Taking the shot on the right foot. Initially looked to be a cross, but the ball settled nicely against the side netting in the far post. And that goal is a good demonstration of Lander's performance so far. They've earned their lead in this game. Mountain View will kick off again. Mountain View now. Mountain View will have a throw on the near side. Lander looks to clear their lines, only as far as Mountain View. Lander now with time to settle the ball, finding Hansen outright, looking long, can't quite find Laird. Now sends the through ball, but only as far as Mountain View's center back, who will collect momentarily before turning possession back over to Lander. Lander again. Blackburn, the goal scorer, keeps the ball. Looks to open up another shot here, Blackburn. The shot is deflected. Another shot into the side netting. That will be a goal kick for Mountain View. And the trend in this game remains dominant possession and attacks for Lander. A series of quick moves through the center of the field, primarily with Blackburn and Laird doing most of the work. And another rolling shot will be gathered by Timms in goal.
right up top. Okay? Parker's dropping back.
As Mountain View looks to clear along their left-hand side.
Give it everything I got coming in for you.
Still Mountain View. Mountain View here with an opportunity, but cut out well by Sawyer for Lander Valley. Sawyer Nachezel, number 13. That'll be a Mountain View throw. Mountain View with it still. Now Lander switches the play to Hansen on the near side, looking to find that through ball. Parker holding up play well for Lander, number 12. Awaiting support. The support does come now. Lander still. Mountain View now able to turn and bring the ball forward, with space to run into for them. And it's Mountain View. Still Mountain View. That's Aiden Harmon for Mountain View holding up play, awaiting support, ultimately dispossessed by Lander. The ball will roll out of play for a Mountain View throw. Lander waiting to make a few substitutions here. We'll have number 9 checking back into this game, Wyatt Holloway, as well as number 1, Colton Laird. Both starters, having recently taken a break, look to come back into this game. They will replace Blackburn and Hansen, 2 productive members of the Tigers squad. Blackburn, the goal scorer, takes a break.
Drop back. Mason in the midfield. Dirk, you're right here off that left. My other midi.
And settled well there by Lander's number 31, Dirk Harms.
Sit.
Still Lander. The tackle comes in from Mountain View.
Hey. A little bit, yep.
The ref will call a foul there. Free kick in favor of Lander. Lander's number 13, Sawyer Nachezel, will look to play a long free kick here into the box. Lander's front line looking to run in deep, and they do, and the ball goes through the hands of Timms and into the goal. Well taken set piece from Lander for 2-0. Well-worked set-piece routine there from Lander. The long ball over the top right into the heart of the 18 box, where just a quick little touch was able to send the ball through the gloves of Timms and into the goal. Timms will not be happy with the fumble there, but credit to Lander for the quick thinking on the set piece. And Mountain View now looks to come forward, but cut out by Lander's number 13 and played forward, looking for Laird up top. Laird will be able to gather. No foul, says the referee. He calls a one there.
Again, Mason, watch the time. Get a body in there.
Which will mean yet another free kick to Lander here. The ref says, wait to take it. And now the free kick comes in. Similar ball as the recent goal. But the offside flag is up on the free kick. That will be a Mountain View's call. Mountain View now. Continuous center forwards pressure from Laird. Mountain View looks for the long ball. And Mountain View will have an opportunity to play a ball forward here. Rolls out wide. This is number 12 for Mountain View, playing across into the box. The cross turns into a shot gathered by Hayford for Mountain View's first on-target shot of this game.
We gotta wait until they get us off the ball. Yeah?
And it's Mountain View again.
Check, Colt, check. You push, Mason. Push up this wing like Colt, check.
But the ball just rolls out of play. That's going to be a Lander throw on the far side.
Good, Colt, check. Colt.
Mountain View throw now.
We drop. Give this up so he can move in.
And Colton Laird able to pick up the ball and turn in midfield. Still Laird working to hold possession.
Move up.
Lander keeping the pressure on with a series of through balls, but gathered by Mountain View and cleared well upfield. Mountain View throw. Lander looks to clear away. Mountain View now enjoying a nice period of possession. As Wyatt Holloway for Lander chases. Strong pressure from Holloway. And Laird. Still Laird.
Let him rest.
Lander prepares to make a trio of substitutions here. We'll have Hanson, Blackburn, and Porter Plaisted coming into the game. Mountain View coming forward now. They'll look to have a shot on goal here. And the shot sails over the crossbar, much to Hayford's relief. That was Mountain View's best opportunity of this game so far. A wide open, gaping net, but Mountain View just not quite able to find the finish. And the score remains at 2-0 Lander Valley. Hayford taking the moment to allow his team to just regain their shape and settle. And the ref blows the whistle to redo that free kick, that goal kick, just a little early from Hayford. We'll take it again. Mountain View now.
Jump. You gotta jump the body. You stop the momentum, jump. Better. Do you see it, Finn? That's the aggressiveness.
Still Mountain View. Ball over the top there from Mountain View, cut out well by Sawyer Nachazel for Lander. Been a commanding presence at center back in this game so far. Hayford with it now. He'll gather. Look to roll the ball out to Hanson, who will allow the ball to roll out of play for a Mountain View throw. Hanson on the header now. Mountain View throw again. And across into the box, Mountain View now with an opportunity, but Hayford dives onto the ball, collecting for his team and keeping the score at 2-0 for Lander. Hayford in the last 3 or 4 minutes with a few more involvements in the goal for Lander. Colton Laird now looks to turn, does so, plays the ball forward. There is an offside flag against Lander. That will be a free kick to Mountain View resulting from the offside. As Mountain View awaits their opportunity to take the free kick, Wyatt Holloway waiting to check back into this game for Lander. Holloway will be playing in that number 9 role up top. Holloway and Laird, number 9 and number 1, play similar positions for Lander. In this case, while they're both in play, Holloway will play just tucked in behind Laird, who will hang out up top in that deep striker role, looking to gather any through balls he can, using his pace to run in on Mountain View's goal as the ball rolls out of play for a Mountain View throw. As Hayford charges forward and collects that ball. So Lander, with an early period of dominance in this game, has tapered off now. Mountain View having more of the recent opportunities, starting to link together some passes and hold some possession going forward. As Laird gathers for Lander, but cleared away by Mountain View. It'll be a Lander throw. Lander clears only as far as Mountain View center back, number 24, Jackson Sawyer. And a foul from Lander on the far side. Mountain View will have a free kick here. Mountain View looking to play the ball long into a danger area, but sails well over the goal in the end. The wind may have just picked up that one and carried it a little longer than intended for Mountain View. From the sidelines, Lander Valley coach Brian Reisig calls for more intensity from his team. As Craig Hansen plays the ball forward, Lander will have an opportunity here. Craig Hansen with it still, but the triple team density from Mountain View does well to cut out any danger and play the ball up the line nicely. Blackburn finds Laird for Lander.
Unlucky.
Cleared away well under pressure there. That's Lander's number 4, Landon Jones. Impressive center backs work there from Jones. Mountain View again with the ball. And the ball forward will only find the hands of Hayford. who will roll the ball out to Blackburn. Well into the first half now as Mountain View continues to seize the momentum in this game. They'll look to score a goal before halftime, and if so, they'll be feeling better about the potential 2-1 scoreline versus the current 2-0. Lander in control, but the momentum is tipping a little bit in favor of Mountain View. A halftime break would be a good opportunity for Lander just to gather themselves and prepare to go again in the second half. It's Blackburn now. Lander coming forward, the far side. And the ball forward into the center, looks for Laird. Cut out by the head of Mountain View's center back. Mountain View with some impressive size in the back line, able to have the advantage on some of those high floating crosses and through balls above the shorter stature of Laird for Lander. And the cross comes in for Mountain View, headed away though, as the side judge signs for a foul in favor of Lander. That'll be a free kick. Hayford steps up to take it. As Blackburn gathers for Lander, looks to settle the ball. Holloway now. Dispossessed by Mountain View. Cut out by Lander's number 4. Mountain View still. And Landon Jones able to clear the ball and look for Laird, who will apply pressure here for Lander, running through on goal, but dealt with by Mountain View. Lander's throw. Looking for Laird. Finds Mountain View instead. Lander's throw once again. Deep in the corner next to the corner flag. It will be Hansen to throw. Looking for Blackburn. Hansen again. Dangerous cross there, but Lander not able to crash the box, and Timms will gather for Mountain View. Oh, foul there. Of a Lander free kick. Will be a yellow card for Mountain View's number 1. It's Aiden Harmon. So Lander again looking to make a free kick from deep on the far side. Similar position to the set piece that resulted in their second goal earlier in the half. As Holloway checks out of the game for Lander.
Gentlemen, do not watch the ball. Win the ball. It's out of the air. You go to the ball.
Coach Brian Reislich for Lander encourages his team to up the intensity from this set piece, looking to create one more opportunity before halftime.
Check there.
And the free kick is long. Sails over the goal in the end. Lander deciding to go direct with that one. Ultimately not troubling Timms in goal, but there was a brief moment of stress for Mountain View.
Everything you got. Sprint it out.
Mountain View's goal kick. Gathered by Lander, finding Laird. And Blackburn now looking to shoot. Gathered by Timms. And it's Mountain View now to take the goal kick. The drop kick, rather, from Timms. Mountain View still going forward here. And cleared away. Mountain View's throw. And the long through ball looking for Laird. His pace will get him there first. An opportunity here, but a heavy touch and a good alert effort from Timms closes down the sequence from Lander. Mountain View now. Played out of bounds for a Lander throw on the far side at midfield. Lander's throw. Landon Jones with an effective step forward from center back. But the resulting through ball only finds the hands of Timms for Mountain View. Bear Blackburn now for Lander. Blackburn again, he'll have a shot here. Still Lander. And a very quick reaction from Timms prevents the goal. Impressive offensive move from Lander, even more impressive to keep it out of the goal from Timms. Lander regaining control of the game here in the last 10 minutes or so, as they'll have a throw in deep into their own half here. The primary strategy going forward still involves balls over the top to Laird, allowing him to use his pace to run in behind and access them first before the center backs of Mountain View can get there. And that'll do it for the first half. 2-0 Lander Valley Tigers with the lead in this one over Mountain View. Strong performance in that first half from Lander. Coming out aggressive right from kickoff. Good signs, especially after a difficult loss Tuesday in Jackson, to come here today to Mountain View and show up with energy, ready to play. Take a 2-0 lead into halftime. One goal from a set piece, another from a dangerous through ball. Lander will be feeling satisfied with that half, hoping to build on it in the second. Stick around for the halftime show in just a few minutes here. Shortly after that, we'll be kicking off for the second half of this one. Lander Valley Tigers 2, Mountain View Buffaloes 0.
Health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com. From the field to the court, to the pool, and beyond, Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians. Wear light clothing. Walk on a pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone. Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stands.
Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons.
And welcome to the halftime show here in Mountain View. Lander Valley Tigers are up 2-0 in this one. We're about to kick things off again. Before we do, Lander gathering now with Coach Brian Reisig just to talk and keep the momentum up going into this second half. The team will feel confident with their 2-0 lead over Mountain View. But Brian's words are just encouraging them to not let off the gas pedal in this one, keep the pressure up, don't slip up defensively, continue to play that strong back line defense that has enabled them to have a clean sheet thus far in this one and a 2-0 lead. Coach Reisig also encouraging his players to just keep focus on this game after a few incidents in the first half involving some talk between the players of both teams and the referee. Seemingly distracted some of the Lander Valley players from the most important elements of the game. Coach Reisig just turning their attention back to the goal for today, which is to get a win on the board. After his team fell in the opener on Tuesday to Jackson 9-0, today already up 2-0, this team has a strong opportunity to even their season record overall, get a win on the board, drive back home to Lander with a victory, and carry that momentum into spring break over next week and then into the remainder of the season. So Coach Reisig and the whole squad will be feeling good and confident, but the game is not over yet. 2-0, good scoreline for Lander, but a narrow lead, not out of the hands of the Mountain View team. So Lander needs to continue the energy levels that they showed in the first half if they hope to complete the effort today. As the refs return to the center of the pitch and prepare to allow Lander to set up to kick us off here in the second half. Mountain View also taking the field here now. Sunny day, clear skies in Mountain View. We've had continuous cold winds, though now in the late afternoon we're enjoying a period of warm sun, which is certainly thawing the faces and backs of the chilly supporters there on the far side. Kicking off in the second half, we'll have Colton Laird, center forward for Lander, who was very productive throughout that first half, making runs off the ball, getting open deep into Mountain View's half. His teammates know to pick up their heads and look for him. That's kind of their primary method of bearing down on Mountain View's goal and creating opportunities to score. Colton Laird, not surprisingly, back on the pitch for the beginning of this second half here. His pace will continue to be an asset for Lander and a potential hazard for Mountain View. As Laird kicks off, And we are underway in the second half from Mountain View. And for Lander, we'll take an early free kick in the second half. This is Parker Burton. Excuse me. And the cross for Lander bounces out of play and against the backstop of the bus there that's conveniently parked just behind Tim's goal. Lander will have a early corner kick here to be taken by number 15, Hansen. He's been productive in this game so far. The cross comes in, looking for Laird, but cut out by Mountain View. Lander again, and a shot comes in. That's wide and will also bounce against the bus. Mountain View to take a goal kick. Long goal kick. Wind really caught that one. It'll sail all the way across the entire length of the field into the open arms of Hayford for Lander. Lander looking to build out of the back here and get something going in the second half. Colton Laird holding up the ball and waiting for the long ball over the top. Won't find it. That's a throw in for Mountain View. Bear Blackburn looking to turn, but the ball is miscued and rolls back behind Lander's back line and ultimately out of play.
Parker, it's going to be coming out of the air every time. You got to read the ball in front. Talk to that D.
The ball has rolled out of play. The players on the field made aware of it moments after the fact. That's going to be a a Mountain View throw on the far side. It's actually a Lander throw now. Falls to the shoulder of Bear Blackburn. Lander looking to gather possession, but the ball bounces back and forth between teams, ultimately onto the feet of Mountain View, charging forward along the left-hand channel, recovered by Lander on the turn in midfield. Well played to Laird. He'll play a through ball, cut out by Mountain View. Still Mountain View. Switching the play out wide and right. This is number 23 for Mountain View, looking to play across into the box. Up against Lander's left back, number 5. Still Mountain View. Mountain View still. The cross ultimately not accurate and able to be cut out by Lander's number 15, Craig Hansen. Here comes Lander now. Craig Hansen with a shot from way out, kind of just dribbles off over the byline and out of play. That's going to be a goal kick for Mountain View.
Guys, it's always big balls out of the air. It's always a big kick out of the air. Step up.
So Mountain View takes the goal kick, once again sailing high and deep into midfield. Bear Blackburn looks to collect it for Lander. Mountain View now. Mountain View still playing in the cross, but out of play. Hayford in goal remains untroubled. So the score is still 2-0 in favor of the Lander Valley Tigers here early in the second half from Mountain View, as Lander's goalkeeper Hayford steps back to take a free kick. Looking into the sun now. Quality goal kick from Hayford there, finding Craig Hansen, looking to play Colton Laird through. And the side judge calls a foul. That's going to be a free kick to Lander. Lander looking to play a long ball over the top into the space where they're crashing forwards. We'll try to get something on it here. And they do. Opportunity here for Lander. And once again, Timms with an excellent save and goal. This time just an outstretched toe from Timms pokes the ball wide of the goal. And as the score remains 2-0, gotta say Timms has been responsible for keeping the scoreline narrow. It could easily be 5-6-0 without the excellent goalkeeping of Timms in the goal for Mountain View. And a goal kick now. Another deep one. That'll sail through, but Hayford's quick to it. That's quality center back play there from Lander's number 13, Sawyer Nachazel. Been a stalwart today at the back. Confident under pressure. Sawyer now to take the throw. And the ball will be cleared out of play for another Lander throw here. Taken by the left back for Lander, number 5, Jacob Rudd. Looking to find Bear Blackburn. Still Blackburn. As Mountain View look to turn, it's cut out once again by Nachazel, and a Mountain View throw here on the near side. So an energetic start to the second half. Score still 2-0, but both teams coming out with a lot of pace and aggression here. Very open game, back and forth. Now it's Laird looking to touch the ball on. Craig Hansen now on the far side. And there's going to be a foul there in favor of Lander after Hansen collides with Mountain View's number 4. Still Hansen playing in a cross, and that's going to go into the outside of the side netting. Timms will step up again to take a goal kick. Well, instead of Timms, it will be number 6 for Mountain View to take this goal kick. It's Landon Solas. He's proved his ability to send the ball well upfield on the goal kick. Powerful foot he's got. It's been a pattern from Mountain View to play those goal kicks long, try to surprise Lander's back line and create an opening through on goal. So far, Lander has dealt with it well. Mountain View now will just keep the ball in play here on the near side and play a cross in that will sail out of bounds without troubling Hayford in goal. So once again, Mountain View working to play the ball forward along this right-hand channel, but the final product from the cross has not quite been there yet. Promising build-up play for Mountain View, but lacking final product as Hayford stares into the sun, takes his goal kick short. And Colton Laird now on the far side looking for Hansen. Dealt with by Mountain View. Hansen to throw in. Bear Blackburn touches it forward. Lander's Wyatt Holloway chases the ball as it will roll out of bounds for a Lander throw. Bear Blackburn now loses out to Mountain View's number 23, who plays a ball well forward, but Landon Jones for Lander Valley gets there first. Mountain View now with a cross and cleared away. And the referee calls for a handball there somewhere in the buildup to that cross. Seems Lander Valley's number 13 is the offending party on that handball. That's Sawyer Nachazle. That's going to be a penalty kick for Mountain View after that handball in the box from Nachazle. As Hayford prepares to try to make a save here, if this goes in for Mountain View, this changes the game. And the goal is scored there by Mountain View's number 12. That is Nash Piccola stepped up to take that PK. Hayford unable to save. That'll bring the score to 2-1. And this game is back on. Lander taking the opportunity to huddle up. Hayford back there encouraging his team to rally after conceding that goal, having their lead cut to just the 1-goal margin. With lots of time left to play in the second half, Lander will need to be strong to assert themselves, play solid defense, and ideally get their 2-goal lead back. Here's Lander now, playing it out wide and right. Mountain View steals. Mountain View looking to make a cross, but ultimately cleared away by number 13, Sawyer Nachazle. Mountain View will have a throw down near the corner flag on the far side. Certainly reinvigorated Mountain View after scoring that goal from the penalty spot. They'll be looking to equalize in this game, having improved on their first half performance by a much stronger showing here in the second half and a goal to show for it. And Mountain View now on the near side. And Hayford will let that roll out, gather, and prepare to take another goal kick. As Lander Valley coach Brian Reisig calls for increased intensity from his team following that last goal conceded from the penalty spot. Looking for Bear Blackburn in the center, finds him, he's able to turn, looks to play a ball over the top. Craig Hansen chases on the far side, that'll roll out a play. And the referee says a Lander throw in. Craig Hansen to take it. Looking for Colton Laird and cleared away. Mountain View looking to clear the ball. Lander's still applying pressure through the middle. As Sawyer Nachazle and goalkeeper Hayford link up there to clear the ball away under pressure. Bear Blackburn tries to play a ball forward for Holloway. Holloway won't quite get there, though. Continues to chase. Bear Blackburn now. Coming forward with it. Holding up play as a good center forward should do. Now it's Colton Laird on the ball. The ball rolls out of play. That'll be a Mountain View throw. Once again, Brian Reisick from the sidelines for Lander, just ushering his team to regain their shape, make some runs off the ball and get open. Lander's struggling to create triangles, find open teammates. Perhaps a bit flustered after conceding that last goal. Their shape has dissolved a little bit. They're going to need to maintain their composure and get back into formation if they're going to see this game out with a victory here. As they take a throw in down the right-hand side. Another throw in to come. And the throw-in is long and central, but will go out of play ultimately for a goal kick. Another opportunity for Lander without end product. And this is Mountain View's number 6 to take the goal kick once again. The long ball over the top. Sawyer Nacheza will be under pressure here, but plays the ball back to Hayford as the ball rolls under his foot nearly into the goal, but just wide. An error from Hayford, but fortunately for him, no goal resulting from that. As he rolls the ball out wide and right. So deep into the second half here, Lander Valley Tigers maintain their 2-1 narrow lead over Mountain View. After scoring twice in the first half, Lander has lost a little bit of momentum here. Mountain View roaring back in this game to score from the penalty spot. Mountain View's goal in this half is certainly the result of an improved performance from them. It looked to be a handball from Lander Valley, not seen by the referee. And Mountain View looking to come forward here. Ball pinged around the 18-yard box and ultimately cleared away before Mountain View settles again. And Hayford just able to gather another opportunity for Mountain View. Mountain View continuing to grow into this game with a series of good chances. Mountain View looks to switch the play. They do so well, and they find a teammate in the center of the park, and he'll play forward here. Number 12 for Mountain View will gather at the top of the 18 box. But some offensive pressure from Nacheza. We'll see the ball roll out of play for a goal kick. Excuse me, it was an offside flag raised there, so Lander will have an opportunity to take a free kick from the position of the sideline referee. Mountain View's number 12 looked to take a bit of a knock there. That's Nash Bicola. He checks out to feel out the bump or bruise, and number 35 checks in his place. That's Ander Arose. Mountain View Playing out from the back. Cut out by Colton Laird. Laird still applying pressure and wins the ball. Passes to Blackburn. Blackburn now looking to set up Laird. Laird will have an opportunity to shoot here. Deflected into the center and cleared away by Mountain View. Only as far as Landon Jones, though, for Lander, who will lose out to Mountain View. They'll come forward here. Mountain View still cleared away. And Bear Blackburn able to recover the ball for Lander, plays the 1-2, looks to come forward and will earn Lander a throw-in here on the near side. The long throw through will find Colton Laird. He'll have an opportunity to shoot, does so. Saved by Timms. That's Coulter Timms with yet another quality save at the back there. He's been able to match a series of efforts from Lander's Colton Laird in the Coulter versus Colton matchup. It's been a tight one, and a cross comes in from the corner, sails over everyone's head, and will roll out of bounds on the opposite sideline. It's going to be a Mountain View throw as a series of substitutions for both teams sees Lander's number 7 check into the game. That's Lorenzo Martins coming in. Mountain View's throw on the far side. Good pressure from Lander here to win the ball back, and a shot will be gathered by Coulter Timms. Coulter Timms appears to be limping a little bit, but it has not affected his ability to save a series of good quality shots from Lander. Lander now with a throw on the far side. Lander to come forward here through Laird, and a shot. That's Craig Hansen with the shot. Once again, not quite able to settle the ball and find the frame. Though in recent minutes, Lander increasing the pressure once again, creating a series of opportunities for themselves, one on target and one off in the last 3 minutes. Mountain View now stepping up to take a goal kick. That one sails long. And out of play for a Mountain View goal kick. Throw in. Mountain View throw in on the far side. And one by Bear Blackburn, but Mountain View able to gather and clear the ball out of bounds so they can regain their shape. A moment of stress for Mountain View created by the pressure of Blackburn. As Mountain View makes a substitution in goal, Coulter Timms will check out of the game. Seems he picked up a knock at some point in the recent minutes, with number 99 replacing him. That's Casey Walker. We've got a Lander throw, looking for Laird. Laird was just offside there from that throw. Nearing the end of the second half, the score remains Lander Valley 2, Mountain View 1. In an evenly matched second half that has seen good opportunities for both teams, and 1 goal scored from the penalty spot. And it'll be Lander now with a breakaway opportunity and a shot that lacked power in the end that was saved in goal by Casey Walker. Finn Richards for Lander with the opportunity to shoot there. Mountain View now looking to reset and go again. One back well by Craig Hansen for Lander. Plays the ball forward, looking for Laird, who will get there first with the speed that he has shown to have throughout this game. Mountain View recovers, though, and will be able to clear. But a late flag from the side judge signals offside. That'll be a free kick to Mountain View. As Mountain View waits to take this free kick, Lander's number 5, Jacob Rudd, hangs out, prepared to get back into this game on the sideline. And Rudd does check in now. Colton Laird will come off and take a break after a period of intense hard work from him. Lander will change formation as a result, with number 3, Owen Sweeney, dropping back into the holding number 8 role. As Colton Laird comes off the field, Coach Brian Reisig just encourages him that last opportunity that he had that was saved by the goalkeeper, he did everything right, just lacked the finish, but encouraging words from the coach there for Laird. And a missed kick from Mountain View. Hayford takes the kick long, and it'll drop onto the far side at midfield, ultimately out of play for yet another throw-in for Mountain View on the far side. And a through ball finds Lander's number 3, who looks to run through on goal, but the Buffalo center backs are quick to it and alleviate the danger. That'll be a Lander throw on the far side. So we enter the closing minutes of this match. High intensity for both teams, as a single goal conceded for Lander would wipe away their potential victory in this one. As the ref calls a handball near the center of the field. That'll be a Lander free kick. Sawyer Nchazel steps up to take this one. With the sun in his eyes, he'll play a ball deep and into the box. A late opportunity here to put a ball into a dangerous area. In comes the cross. Gathered by Craig Hansen. Not quite able to shoot there as the Buffalo center backs pinch the ball off of him and now charge forward through the midfield. Still Buffaloes. And a breakaway here for Mountain View, and a shot and a goal. Mountain View with a late equalizing goal in this one. That's number 12 with the breakaway run and elegant chipped finish. Nash Piccola, in a moment of pressure, gets his team level in this one. 2 to Mountain View and 2 for Lander Valley. Just a few more minutes to play in this one. And the finish from Piccola there just dinked over the top of Hayford in goal into the back of the net. Piccola ran a long way with pressure on both shoulders from Lander's center backs, but was able to use his pace to get all the way in on Hayford's goal and make that composed, experienced, chipped finish and equalize for his team. Setting up a high-intensity finish to this one. A goal from either team going forward now would be sure victory. And a clearance from Mountain View. Falls behind Lander's back line. And into Mountain View in the center. Cleared away by Sawyer Nachazel. As Mountain View makes another late sub here, number 6 checking in. That's Landon Solas. Number 8 coming out, Bridger Lake, leaves the field. Lander charging forward here. Lander with it still, looking to set up another opportunity to get their lead back. Still Lander. Bear Blackburn now. Still Lander. Looking for Bear Blackburn. And gathered by Mountain View's goalkeeper. Mountain View looking to turn and play the ball long up the field, but Sawyer Nachazel will cut it out well. A long ball over the top, easily gathered by Hayford in goal. With 9 more minutes on the clock in this second half, both teams looking to get back ahead as an opportunity for Mountain View is deflected wide of the near post. And a substitution for Landers sees Colton Laird replace Bear Blackburn. As Mountain View has a player down and potentially in pain here. And several players experiencing cramping now late into this game. An intense game that has involved a lot of back and forth, open play throughout from the opening kickoff in the first half through this dramatic late turn of events in the second half that has seen Mountain View equalize, bringing the score to 2-2. Lander working to clear the ball away, not quite able to. And the referee blows the whistle. Free kick to Lander at the top of their own 18-yard box. Sawyer Nachazel looking to play this one long. Finding Colton Laird in the center of the field. Still Lander now. And a quick throw from Lander. Craig Hansen the target. The ref on the far side saw an errant elbow there. That will result in a free kick for Mountain View. Meanwhile, 2 Lander Valley players wait in the wings to sub back into this game. That'll be Blackburn and Holloway. And Holloway and Blackburn now entering the field. Blackburn with the captain's armband on. Coach Reisig for Lander certainly fleshing out his team with his strongest offensive lineup on the pitch, looking to find a late winner here with 7 minutes to go. Blackburn, Laird, and Holloway, all offensive-minded players on the field together at the same time, looking to link up and make something happen. As play is paused now, as Lander waits to take a throw-in on the far side as the referees sort something out. And the issue seems to be resolved now as the referees retake the field and will allow Lander to make that throw-in on the far side. Score remains 2-2 with 7 minutes to go. Been a very evenly matched second half of this game. Both teams creating lots of goal-scoring opportunities. Mountain View scoring twice, once from the penalty spot, and again on a impressive solo effort. There's still lots of time for both teams to look to find a winner here as Wyatt Holloway for Lander charges forward. Mountain View now. And Sawyer Nachazel does well to put his body in front of the shot there. Mountain View also taking the opportunity to make a substitution here. So we'll see number 1 enter the game, Aiden Harmon. Mountain View still. And Sawyer Nachazel will just watch that ball roll out of play. Goal kick to Lander. And we're down to 6 minutes left in the game. With the game slowing down a little bit in the last few minutes here, as both teams do seem to be tiring. Fatigue is a factor at this stage, though both teams will be looking to score a late goal and find a winner in this game. Tight margins here in Mountain View. A ball over the top, looking for Wyatt Holloway. Won't quite find him, though. Good pressure from Holloway to keep Mountain View's goalie alert and aware. Mountain View now. Still Mountain View. Once again, cut out well by Sawyer. He's been excellent in the second half at center back. Now Colton Laird. Lander now. Still Lander. And a goal from Lander. A solo effort from number 17. Just tucked the ball into the far post. That's Finn Richards with the goal. He celebrates in the corner beneath the grove of trees. Wrong foots Mountain View's goalkeeper and just tucks that one away. He's done a big favor to his team there to go up 3-2 late in this game.
Colton, you and Parker, pick it up in front of the defense. No shots. Get that ball out. Let's go.
So 3-2 with just 4 minutes to go.
On that right there. Nothing. Chase.
Lander going ahead 2-0 in the first half before Mountain View roared back to equalize and bring the game to 2-2 late in the second half before Lander found a way to score once again through Finn Richards, bringing the score to 3-2. And a near opportunity there for Mountain View, but Lander will get the goal kick. Aiden Hayford looking to just play the ball long, get it out of the danger zone. Lander has some important defense to play here in the final 4 minutes. Mountain View now. Still Mountain View. And the cross comes in, but it's too long. Hayford will have another goal kick here.
Play it out. Talk to it. Aiden. Control on the outside. Control's here. Finn check.
As Sawyer Nachazle steps up to take this free kick, he will once again look to play it long and out of the half as the ball falls to Colton Laird for Lander. He'll play the ball wide to a teammate. Lander coming forward once again here. Long ball over the top to Craig Hansen. He plays a pass inside, but cut out well by Mountain View's center back number 2. Isaac Timms. Now Mountain View to roar forward once again. But a strong challenge from Nachazle. Bear Blackburn to clear for Lander.
We gotta be smart. Get it out of the middle. There. Up.
And just 2 minutes left in this one as Lander has a throw in on the near side. Long throw from Lander. Over the top, looking for Craig Hansen here. Craig touches the ball to himself, looking to create a shot. Does get the shot away. Looked to be going just wide, but a touch from Mountain View's goalkeeper will concede the corner kick to Lander here with just a minute and a half to go. As Lander prepares to take the corner, Coach Brian Reisig just encouraging his team to stay focused with a minute to go, maintain their lead, keep their heads, and see this game out for the victory. The corner comes in for Lander. It's a long one. Quality corner falling to the far post and ultimately out of play for a Mountain View goal kick here. Long goal kick. And the ricochet will go out of play. Mountain View has a throw, Lander rather has a throw deep in their own half next to the corner flag. Less than a minute on the clock here. Lander just needs to play one more sequence of solid defense and they'll be winning this one. Mountain View now comes forward for one final opportunity and cleared long. And that'll do it. A 3-2 victory for the Lander Valley Tigers after a late goal from number 17, Finn Richards. Saves his team after taking an early 2-0 lead, suffering 2 goals, going back to 2-2, and then eventually Richards with that solo effort to score the 3rd goal and solidify the win in Lander's 2nd game of this season. As the Tigers celebrate a hard-fought win there, they're all smiles. Coach Reisig encourages his players, congratulates them on a win. Both teams line up to shake hands here. That'll do it for this one. We will be right back with the post-game show here from Mountain View. Final score is Mountain View 2, Lander Valley Tigers 3.
Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the Wyo Today app now.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say,
and welcome back to Mountain View for the post-game show brought to you by Wyo Today Media. Final score from today's game: Lander Valley Tigers boys team 3, Mountain View Buffaloes 2. A very entertaining game, well fought by both sides. First half saw Lander go up 2-0 with a commanding lead and a strong performance before the second half, where momentum shifted in favor of Mountain View. Mountain View able to score 2 goals, first from the penalty spot, before a solo effort from Nash Picola leveled the score at 2-2 late in the game with just 10 minutes to go. Lander came back once again. Finn Richards carrying the ball from deep in his own half all the way through, finishing well into the side netting to give his team the lead once again. The last 5 minutes were hectic, full of back and forth opportunities for both teams. Ultimately, Lander able to see out the win, play strong defense, lock it down at the back, and log a victory for their second match of the season. On Tuesday, they played Jackson, lost handedly 9-0. That must have been difficult for their morale, but they were able to, in just 2 short days, rally, get their confidence back, and show up here today in Mountain View, put in a good performance, and get a win, bringing their record to 1-1 for the season. As we see Coach Reisig there just talking to his players, telling them that, he likes what he saw, that was an impressive effort, full of energy, full of spirit, character, and they're going to work to carry that into their next game, which will be a few weeks away because this coming week is spring break. So moving on to the Papa Murphy's Player of the Game. Today's Player of the Game is going to be number 13 for Lander. That's Sawyer Nachazel. Sawyer, center back, though he did not contribute directly to the 3 goals that Lander scored today. Late in the second half, when Lander was under a lot of pressure, Nachazel was able to be a solid presence at the back, pinching off opportunities that Mountain View was developing, and ultimately preventing his team from conceding any more than those 2 goals. So perhaps an unsung hero in this one, but his second half performance in particular earns Nachazel our Papa Murphy's Player of the Game. And Nachazel will be collecting a Papa Murphy's gift card as a result of that. So well played to Nachazel. We look forward to seeing more from him in the rest of the season. And that will do it today for this game. Lander Valley and Mountain View, 2 wins for the Tigers on the road in Mountain View. Good start to the season. Sunny day, 2 victories. The soccer program at Lander will be happy with the outcome of today. And we will see you all in about 2 weeks for the continuation of the season with a home game. Stick around, be sure to tune in for that one, and thanks for watching. Take care.
Life, Wyoming.